stuff over. I see you're not afraid of the lightsaber.
This isn't working. Oh well. Eat it.
How's it? Hey, you know, I'm waking up pretty early and these birds aren't helping out. And apparently, they're not afraid. They're not afraid of the lightsaber. Neither am I, but these birds should be going quack, 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 quack. Okay. Anyhow, got an appointment. So I gotta rush. Hopefully I'll make this short. Oh, might as well get in. And yeah. So let's get going on with the timer. Yeah. So I wanted to just make a little short one. I mean, not too much news. I mean, this much news really. Look. That's it. My friend was going to come over, her Michael, and we were going to play chess, but it got rearranged into, let's go see a movie. So we went and saw The Equalizer with Denzel Washington. Oh, by the way, how's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Already going. Okay. Let's do this. It's the, it's early in the morning, so, oh gosh. Things are electronic. This isn't helping much. So, Denzel Washington is a great actor. He's a really good actor. He's up there on the level of Sidney Poitier, but, that guy's a different category, plus a different time zone. But Denzel Washington has that gravitas. He does. And he's got that intensity. He does. And in this movie, The Equalizer, he plays this, one of these, I don't know what the real story is, but he's kind of a super skilled killer assassin guy that has all these ways to kill. He's a super deadly guy that must have killed thousands all by himself. Background story with all the assassin skills, which I think is just about every single action movie there is. The guy Arnold Schwarzenegger with his Total Recall. He's like one of these. All these action movies have this guy has a super assassin skills. Okay, so whatever with that. But he has this real rapport with the characters. So Equalizer is a really good movie. And that's about it, because I was going to compare it. Well, I had it confused with The Punisher. It's kind of the same idea, except The Punisher is kind of like the dark hero revenge guy. And Equalizer is, he kind of makes things like the people that got wronged get their stuff back and they're restored. He's the restorerizer. So it's a feel good at the end, and there's a lot of bloody action if you're not into that. But it's a good movie. And there is the other movie I was going to review. I'll just talk about really real quick was Little Richard's I Am Everything.
Just a gay thing. What it was is to be black and to work with white girls. I had to look that way.
Little Richard's I Am Everything. So he really is one of the original Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He got rock and roll started. That New Orleans rhythm and blues stuff that came in, and he brought it in.
It was considered race music. Only played on black stations. Black records is played for black people only.
And he's like, even Elvis told the guy, you know, don't worry, Little Richard, you are the true king of rock and roll. Little Richard. featured in Back to the Future.
Every night it escalated into a full-blown riot.
Jesus. Good golly, Miss Molly.
It was just the whole time.
Didn't he do Great Balls of Fire? I'm not sure. I don't know.
That's me, man. I found my stuff. She said, shut your mouth, boy.
Maybe that's somebody else. But, yeah. That guy, Little Richard. Paul McCartney was like, you're so... Anyways. Yeah, and that's about it. I mean, those were 2 little movie reviews I wanted to do real quick. And
freedom, being a teenager, you should experiment. You should be different. And then you're supposed to grow up.
I gotta rush off, so let's just look real quick in the news. I don't know. Oh, you know what? It helps if you turn it on, turn the news on. It happens every time. Every time, man. Yeah, they found something deficient about the basic Sirens, which they didn't fire off the last September 1st or 2nd or whatever that Friday was. First working day of the month. Okay, I think it was Friday. They didn't go off. They didn't sound them off during the emergency of the Maui wildfire, which was odd, and they're still investigating what's up with that. And they purposely didn't fire them off out of respect with the moment of silence, and they didn't want to spook everybody on the island like, oh my god, it's happening again. When the wildfire is happening, they don't turn it on. When it's not happening, they turn it on.
Oy vey.
And of course, it's still there, but something's deficient about it, and Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care right now. This never should have happened. I mean, it's going to be years of this. I mean, a long time, and it's never really going to be quite the same, of course. And they're jumping, see? In volleyball, they're learning how to block those kill spikes or whatever. Oh no! And I don't know. Football as a picture of the crowd. That's where we're at with that. You know what? Oh gosh. Just calm the heck down. That's what I need to do. So I'm gonna go see the doctor and he's gonna measure my blood pressure. I've been drinking coffee since 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm all pressured out with the news. Remember in 1954 when you wanted to relax? Just get out there in the lawn in your bare feet and dance the hula. I guess that's it. Okay, thank you. It's over with. This is Mikahala, and Chan gives an impromptu performance on the grass in Honolulu Zoo. Okay. Oh, we brought her to the zoo. We'd hope you'd keep her, but we had to take her home. She's kind of a little Lolo in the head. Yeah. Okay. Is there anything here we can look at? Oh, welcome to Mar-a-Lago. It's been 3 days since the last indictment. That's a good one. Isn't that funny? That's actually kind of a little funny. See, political cartoons are supposed to make it, more like make a statement, but they're supposed to be a little bemusing. I don't know. Now everyone's all fire hazarded out. Oh gosh, what are we gonna do here? What are we gonna do? Okay, just read one. I don't know. What is this? All talk, no action. Alternate routes? Oh no, not that. Oh, let's do a Trumpy. See what Pumpkinhead's do. Don't forget Pumpkinhead. Trump lost at ballot box but refuses to accept it. Regarding removing the former President Donald Trump from ballots, Brent Burke suggested, let's decide this whole thing at the ballot box. Let voters decide Trump's political future. I almost said failure. Site article August 30th. Thing is, in 2020, we did decide at the ballot box, but Trump didn't, hasn't, and won't ever accept he lost. Instead, per recent federal and state indictments, Trump and his band of misfit lawyers and cronies cooked up an illegal scheme to overturn a certified election results using fraudulent slates of electors, culminating with a violent insurrection on our Capitol on January 6, 2021.
I covered that live when I was recording one day.
breaking. Check out my old stuff. It's all there every day almost. Breaking our storied tradition of peaceful transfer of power. We can't even get that back. If Trump loses again in 2024, he'll say it's rigged, won't accept the results, and further erode confidence in our elections. Since Trump will never respect our elected process until he wins, he must explore every constitutional tool available to keep him out of office, including the 14th Amendment. Scott Rogers. Is that Captain? It's Captain America. He lives in Kailua. Scott Rogers, Captain America. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Where am I? Thank you for being Captain America, Scott Rogers. Thank you for living in Kailua. I know Captain America lived in Kailua. Anyways, yeah, to your point, which was, I don't know, he shouldn't be on the ballot box. I don't know. It's when Trump got on the ballot the first time around, everyone thought this guy's not going to win. He's not going to win. But he gathered up the support and he won. And everyone's like, oh my God. But then the people he's supporting, this kind of 1%ers and the ultra rich, and he's giving them tax breaks and all this, they're backing from a back point. They're making a certain group of voter base into kind of a 4chan conspiracy. Remember that? What's the QAnon turned into QAnon? Oh, and they're kind of working behind the scenes, working up these crowds. And it's a faction of America that's Tea Party, all that stuff. It just lathered and fathered and fomented into this group that's his little base that he speaks to. That and that ultra rich back bit, and most of the rest of America is like going, what are you gonna do? You play by the rules, and this guy comes in the office. So yeah, but it's not these little tools. The 14th Amendment is a real thing, and they should just nail him right there with the real thing. He pledged the oath of office to uphold the Constitution. That's before, and then after, he's like going, let's tear the Constitution apart. We don't need that thing. We need cult of personality to rule the USA. And no, this is our whole country. The whole idea is based on, we don't have a ruler we bow down to. The president presides over a group of people that are rationally handling situation, not whatever he says. That's called dictatorship. Anyways, have a happy day. I gotta go. Now I gotta edit this now. Oh, that's okay. Okay, aloha, banyan tree growing. Okay, go for banyan tree. Oh, think happy thoughts for the banyan tree. It's fine. Think happy thoughts for Lahaina. Oh gosh, we still got so many years. It's healing time. Healing again. Healing.